Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the title of today's video, I will be showing you how to create this tax flyer in Canva that would hopefully get you booked out, or if you don't have it in your budget to afford a professional graphic designer, you can create something in Canva for your business. First, we're going to start off with a blank canvas, and the size for this is 1150 by 1350 pixels. Let's start off with the background. I'm going to choose a black background. Then I'm going to select this image, and this is a background from my background pack. It's a bundle of different backgrounds that I created in Midjourney. So if you're interested, the link below is available for you to purchase. Now I'm gonna select the image and I'm gonna search for Blender, and I'm gonna select image Blender. This is one of my favorite apps inside of Canva, very convenient. I'm gonna select linear, and I'm going to reduce the strength of the effect, and I'm gonna pull the top dot all the way up, and then I'm going to just adjust this to my oh my. So you have to be careful. If you click off, you're gonna have to redo it. So this is me having to redo it all over again because I accidentally clicked off of the image. All right, so once I'm through with this, I'm going to select save, and I'm going to stretch this out to be my background, and I'm going to position it properly. Then I'm going to fade this out. No, before I fade this out, let me go to edit, and under filters, I'm going to select see all, and under mono, I'm going to apply, let's see, newspaper. Let's do the slate filter for now. And then under adjust, I'm going to increase the black and reduce the saturation. Then I'm going to fade this into the background for now. And then I'm going to add some text. So I want to start off with the headline text, which is get your taxes right. So I'm going to select T, get your taxes right. And I'm just going to zoom in to increase the size, and I'm going to use the font Liberation Sans, and I'm going to bold it, and I'm going to put this in all caps, and I'm also going to reduce the letter space. Then I'm going to increase this to about 103 thereabouts. Okay. Then I'm going to reduce the line spacing. Then I'm gonna place it about right here. And I'm just going to zoom in. Now I want to change this to a gradient text. So I already have the gradient X codes that I want to use. So I'm going to select the image, select the color, and I'm going to select the color icon and select a gradient. Then I'm going to select the first color, which is the white, and I'm going to go to my notes, and I'm just going to copy the X code, and I'm just going to paste it here. Then I'm going to select the gray circle, and I'm just going to paste the X codes accordingly, and I'm going to select another plus sign to add another color, and I'm going to add this X code. Okay, and you should have something like this. So I'm going to fade this some more into the background. Now I want the T to be the taxes to be a different color, so I'm going to select it, and I'm going to go on the color, and I'm going to select the gradient, and I'm just going to change the X code for each of these colors. So as I said, I already have the X code, so you can just copy and paste them if you want these exact colors. Okay, and that should be everything. I think I want to fade this down some more in the background, just for now. And I'm also going to increase the letter spacing just a little bit more like this and ensure this is in the center. Then I'm going to select, okay, I think we can bring this up some more with the line like so. Awesome. I'm going to select T on my keyboard again, and I'm just going to write the subheading. So for example, expert. Yes, I'm going to put expert tax services designed for freelancers and self-employed professional. I'm just going to stretch this out, and I'm going to unbold the text like this. I'm just going to leave it right here like that for now. Then I'm going to give this the business a name. I'm just going to duplicate this text, and I'm going to say wealth accumulator. That's the name of the business. And I'm just going to do that. And just for some contrast, I'm going to make the wealth bold. And I'm going to change this to Poppins and increase this just a little and position it to the center. And I'm just going to look for a logo icon in Canva just to make it seem more realistic. Let's see. And I'm going to go with this one, and I'm going to use shades of green for this one. Seeing that we're dealing with money, just to kind of let it resonate. And I'm going to place it above here like so. And I'm just going to group these together for now. And I'm going to change this out into Poppins as well, and just play around with adjusting the text. Now I'm going to search for money on the photos. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to select this. The name of this element is road money photo. So I'm just going to select this, and I'm going to position it right here like so. And I'm going to get this image that I got from Pinterest. I'm going to remove the background, and I'm just going to erase any unwanted aspect of the image. And this is a pro feature in Canva. And I'm going to place the image right on top of this right here, and I'm going to put the image to front. And let's pull this down some more over on this section right here. Going to move this as well so everything is properly aligned. Right. Now I'm going to search for shadows under graphics. And I think I'm going to go with this one. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. And I'm just going to zoom in on the image, and I'm going to rotate this to mimic the angle of the laptop, and I'm going to put it behind the laptop just so we have a little shadow here. And I'm going to put one right behind the image as well, like this. Okay, then I'm going to select the image, and I'm also going to adjust this just a little. So I'm going to increase the black in the image. I'm going to increase the highlights. I'm also going to increase the sharpness of the image as well as the vibrance of the image. And that is it for now. And then I'm going to group them and position them right here like so. Now let's add some details, the important gist of the flyer. What is it that we are communicating and we are promoting? The services offered, right? And I think we can increase the transparency of the background just a little bit for now. I just played around with the images and the text to ensure it is sized properly. Now I'm just going to add the squares, and I'm going to put this to white, and I'm going to put the border around it, and I think I'm going to use the green border instead of the gold one for this one. And I'm just going to round the corners. No, I'm going to keep the corners straight for this one for now. And I'm going to put it right here. Let me zoom in. I think we can put it right here. And I'm just going to say book your consultation today. Should have something like this, and I'm going to change it to black and position it properly. Okay, let me zoom in some more to see what we are doing. I think we can reduce the width of the border, and I'm just going to adjust the font. I think I'm going to use semi-bold. Okay, let's use semi-bold. And let's see if we can and increase the size. Then I'm going to duplicate this, put it in lowercase, and I'm going to put www.wealth accumulator, which is the business name. And for this, I'm going to change the font to light or extra light. And I'm going to reduce it like this and bring this down just a little. And I'm just going to group these for now. So let's zoom out. Okay, now we're going to select some squares again, and we're going to round the corners, change this to white, and we're going to put the green gradient border around this as well. And we're going to duplicate this, pull it down a little, put it to back, and we're going to change the color to the gold gradient. So now we're just going to play around with the sizing of these. Okay guys, and this is what we have so far. I'm going to search on the elements on the graphics. I'm going to search for a check, and I'm going to use this. Okay, and I'm just going to reduce the size and change the color of the green. And I'm just going to reduce the size and duplicate this 4 more times. 2, 3, 4. Let me see if I can. Then I'm just going to select these all together, go to position and select tidy up so everything is properly aligned. And I'm going to duplicate this again, and I'm going to bring it down. However, for this, I'm going to delete one of the check marks. And then we're going to select T again and go down. We're going to bring these down just a little. We're going to put services, and we're going to use the gold text for this. And then we're going to duplicate this, and we're going to put key benefits. And for this one, we're going to put it in the green, and we can increase the size just a little bit. And then I'm just going to fast forward this and just include the list of services and benefits. Okay, so these are the services and benefits, and we're going to add 2 final touches. So I'm going to search for a pen on the photos. I can use this one, and I'm just going to rotate it and place it here. And then I'm going to search for blur on the graphics. You know, I love me a little blur. And I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to change it to the color green. And I'm going to place one right here like so. And I'm going to put it all the way back to the top. And I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to put it behind the image. And I'm going to reduce the transparency just a little bit. And this is the final design. And comment below and let me know if this was easy to follow. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and share this video with someone who you think might find it helpful. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.